men with long hair are very sexy. I have an Australian friend named Armoocher. So I know the women in his life, like his girlfriend, the mom, and I guess the sister, they kind of made fun of him for having long hair, and they said, oh, it's kind of thin. But I'm like, genetically, people have thin hair. Like, people have various, hair thickness. Like my mom, she has very thin hair. I tend to have thicker hair. Genetically, there is a range of thickness of hair. But his hair is pretty awesome. Like, he has a full head of hair, and there are a lot of men in their mid-30s that are going bald, and he has a full head of hair, and that looks good. And I just think that men with long hair deserve more appreciation. So these are the 5 reasons that I appreciate men with long hair. You ready? Number 1, long hair is sexy. Actually, yes, long hair is very sexy. When I was younger, I loved Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I loved Sully with his open shirt. Just very attractive. Like when you see a man in a movie with long hair, but it's not too often. And in day-to-day life in Southern California, it's very rare to see men with long hair. Like, I don't see it too often, So I really do appreciate it when I find a man that has very attractive long hair, and we should celebrate it more. Long hair has a rocker vibe. Yes, I have a thing for men who play the guitar. It's very sexy. I think that's why I bought a guitar originally, because I'd be listening to 70s and 80s music. And maybe I was admiring the guys who played the guitar more than me wanting to learn how to play it. But anyway, my friend that I met a while back online, he's really cool. He plays in a band. He tends to be more anonymous online, so I'm just showing you the back of his head. But he's very attractive. He's a really talented guitar player, and I'm like, he's very cool. So I think it's kind of sexy when a man has long hair, especially like if they're in a rock band. Like, it kind of completes the look. And there's various rockers that I'm always drawn to, but lately I've also been watching like an old Scorpions video where they're playing the song Sails of Sharon, and Yuli, oh my gosh, he just looks so angelic with his long hair and the lights hitting through it, and the way that he plays the guitar, it's pretty hot. Long hair is fun to brush. Okay, so I've only ever met one man who kind of had maybe shoulder-length hair that I brushed one time. I haven't met a man with long hair where I got the experience to brush his hair, but I love to brush my hair. I brush my friend's hair, so it would be kind of cool to meet a guy with long hair where I could style it, brush it. Well, actually, let's not jump ahead, because we're on number 3 here. I hope you like this fun format. So number 4 is long hair is fun to style. I would love to braid a man's hair. Now, a lot of men with the long hair wear the man bun, and that's not bad or anything, but I actually appreciate a man who wears his hair like maybe in a couple braids or one braid. I think braids can be really masculine. I don't know, you could braid some rawhide into it or something. Like, personally, I'm a vegan, I wouldn't do that. But there's a lot of ways you could make the braid look masculine. It doesn't have to be feminine. If you're a man, you can do different things with it. So I think it'd be fun to braid a man's hair if he had hair like that was maybe at least mid-back length, like armature. Like, it would be fun to braid your hair. I'm kind of thinking about it. I would like that. And then last but not least, long hair leads to common ground, and sometimes you forget how having something in common with people is kind of important. It really is. And when you talk to a guy who has long hair, they're kind of more like understanding of your struggle as a woman with long hair. Like, they get it. They're like, oh, like, we can talk about like products for detangling, and if you want to know something that's really good for detangling long hair, as a kid, I remember those leave-in sprays, but they had, I don't know, they were like kid things. So recently I started thinking about it. I could make my own leave-in spray, but I just bought the Hask one. It's the 5-in-1 argan oil. And that thing, oh my god, it's a game changer because it is cutting down on detangling my hair. So it's kind of fun to talk with a male friend online, even if you've never met them in person, but just about like hair care, like different products that you can use in your hair. And yes, guys can have long hair, and I just wanted to make this little video to show that I think long hair is sexy on men too. I know that some women don't like men with long hair. I know society kind of frowns upon it, but I guess because I had a slightly different viewpoint, my dad had long hair. His friends, like my dad, to be honest with you, he could have taken better care of his hair. Like, I always thought, like, okay, really discriminatory back in the 80s. They had a problem with like a Middle Eastern looking guy with longish hair, like doing electrical work, and they told him to put his hair up in a hat, so he did. But I thought that was a mistake because he never really brushed it enough, in my opinion, and it started thinning out because he'd wear it up all the time and it got tangly. And he just could have taken better care of his hair, because I felt like if maybe he had taken good care of his hair, it could have looked something like mine. But he didn't really know the essence of long hair care. Whereas he had a friend that was part Native American, and this guy had amazing hair. Like, it was all the way to his waist, and he braided it. I think later the guy cut his hair, but there was nothing feminine about him. Look, if you're a guy and you want to have feminine long hair, I don't really care about that either, but I'm just talking about for me personally. I am attracted to men that do have long hair, and if, you know, masculine men with long hair. And throughout the history of the world, men did have long hair. It wasn't up until the French Revolution when men wanted to depart from the ideas of aristocracy that they started cutting their hair short. Oh, except Napoleon ended up becoming an absolute monarch, and he had a short haircut. So having short hair doesn't make you a free thinker. If anything, a lot of our founding fathers had long hair. Actually, Aaron Burr, I was reading something about this the other day, he had long hair. And I don't believe he wore a wig. I could be wrong, I'll have to research that a bit more, but I think from what I was reading, he actually just had his natural long hair. Benjamin Franklin did too. Like, a lot of men in previous centuries had long hair, or they made wigs to accentuate their long hair dues. Like, long hair was a thing. It's still a thing in some parts of the world. It's just Western society that thinks that men have to have a buzz cut, and if you want to have a buzz cut, that's fine, but I don't know. I think long hair is kind of sexy. What do you think? Thanks for watching.